19-year-old Mei Ling had already gotten a couple BBLs and said she is not stopping anytime soon. Mei said she is looking to get the biggest BBL ever, and right now she is even on a 6,000 calorie diet and undergoing a buttload of surgeries, no pun intended, to achieve this look. She is striving to surpass the current record holder Natasha Crown, who has a 100-inch BBL. It all started when Mei turned 18. She became an OnlyFans model in an attempt to escape poverty and support her sisters. She got a BBL, and then she gained 30 pounds, turned 19, and for her 19th birthday got a second BBL. After the second BBL, she was dubbed the thickest teen on the planet. And now, to set this BBL world record, she has to gain over 100 pounds and get a third BBL that will transfer the fat from her 100-pound heavier torso into the new butt. So far, Mei has spent around $70,000 on plastic surgery, including BBLs, boob jobs, Botox, filler, and more. But clearly, the money doesn't matter because she is going in for even more. I am so curious to know what you guys think of this. Let me know in the comments.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that right there is a chick that says she's trying to gain 30 pounds or 100 more pounds and a high caloric diet to get the biggest BBL thus far, right? I guess she holds the title. I guess she took the title from another chick, which I wasn't really listening. I don't give a fuck who she took the and I tried to find information on her, but it's not giving me shit. Like, I don't know what country from. Judging from her aesthetics and the fact that she has a BBL, she's probably Colombian. She looks some Hispanic, some maybe Dominican, Hispanic, Peruvian. Either way it goes, she's from one of those shitty ass countries that Donald Trump was talking about, where people gonna hate me saying this, but motherfuckers aren't keen on intelligence. They don't read a lot where they're from, so they, you know what I'm saying, they're kind of dumb. They look on the internet and they see Americans doing idiotic shit. What they fail to realize is this isn't the consensus of most people in America. That the idiots are only about the idiots, if I had to guesstimate, are only like 30% of the population, which is fucking high, but it's not like a high majority. In their country, these motherfuckers are backwards. They already are working at a disadvantage of being impoverished, eating rats and all types of nasty shit, getting inhumane treatment done to them by their government. Most of these motherfucking countries, like, they got military police, so they pistol whipping, beating people on a daily, raping the women without provocation, which there is never a provocation, but I'm saying they're getting away with the shit. It's like, who the fuck you gonna tell? Which is why they end up coming to America, because they live in one of these third world shitholes. So they're emulating us, and in the course of emulating us, they're doing stupid shit like this, right? I bet you this chick has an IQ of like 11, and she wants a 100-pound ass, and she's spent $70,000. I'm assuming like that's whatever denomination, but let's say it's U.S. money. She could have took $70,000. Bitch could have been a millionaire. Not only that, she spent $70,000 on a new ass and continues to do OnlyFans flatbacking for $70,000. Make it make sense. Like, these people aren't working with a full deck. They're not the brightest, and the fact that Donald Trump want to kick them the fuck out of America, I ain't mad, because yeah, we don't need more like fucking idiots rolling around. Especially, like, I think, like, he said something about vetting people from other countries. I think we need to start doing that, letting bright, intelligent people come to America, not these fucking backward asshats. In any event, or in other news, while we talking about BBLs, it says right here, NYPD officer dies after getting a BBL and breast implant reduction. So she went, and as you can see the picture right here, She had a medium ass, right? Like, she wasn't the hottest looker, so I'm assuming she thought that the BBL could make up for her like mid looks. I mean, if I had to guess, like if I had to call it on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like a strong 5. Like basically face. I don't know what she looks like with makeup on, but she's probably a 7, right? One of these light skinned Hispanic bitches that think they whole thing because they light skinned. Right? Takes more than that. But she was all right. She was decent, right? Enough to get took into Pound Town and on a date. But she wanted an ass, and why a police officer would want titties and ass is beyond me. Right? You need to be protected. Like that. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't. I did a video. Are women officers fit to be police officers? Because like, why you focused on the aesthetics of how you look? You gonna get in the shootouts. You gotta pull over random strangers that may be psychotic murderers. You gotta serve warrants. You gotta tackle suspects to the ground, and you thinking about having a fat ass. Make that make sense? That sounds stupid, right? You wanted a fat ass and some titties and breasts. You should have been a stripper. Like now, you got everybody wearing the wrong uniform. It once upon a time where strippers wore the hoe uniform, hoes wore the stripper uniform, and it was all G. You know what I'm saying? Street niggas wore the uniform. Nerds wore the lame uniform. There was a distinction between people. Now motherfuckers are frauding, wearing the wrong uniform, and that shouldn't be your primary focal. Is she a cop? You should have been trying to focus on becoming the detective or being the chief of police, right? Moving up in ranks. Now running around getting titties and ass, because like if you an NYPD officer and you getting titties and ass, clearly you messing with the local thug. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh, as a side note, that picture right there, it says NYPD is supposed to say officer. It says officer, right? So whoever made this post on Twitter is mentally handicapped. With my shit, I'm just put that out. But yeah, condolences to this girl. You know what I'm saying? God rest the dead. But this is Darwin's evolution. Natural selection working at its finest, getting the dummies the fuck on out of here. Now, to her credit, she was going to get them removed, but it's just like you could have saved yourself heartache, 10% in car insurance by just not getting the shit. So the fact that you actually went out of your way when New York is expensive as fuck, because that's another thing. How much was this bitch making that you can actually get a BBL and then try to get it removed? Clearly she got the shit for the cheap and was getting it taken out probably in the Dominican Republic. I think this might be the same woman that I reported on another video. Either way, God bless the dead. Yeah, people got to start learning the hard way, it seems. In any event, I'm out.